he has spotted him.
GG.
He's got the back.
GG.
Can he do the damage? He's waiting, closing that gap down.
Ah! Ah! Bro, you can't do that, Clove. Flicks it in the final second. Kendra wins it.
It's over. 5 seconds to go. Here comes the push. The final push for Elevate. They need to make the play. Can anyone contest the hill? Here comes the contest. Exit for the back. Gets him out as well. 2 more points. More Wolves. Sealed the deal. And they win in Game 7.
Elevate's just pushing their way through, trying to break through the defense here, but the defense coming strong with a claw. They are doing it right now. 7 more points here for Star Wars Esports as they bring it home
6,
here. Just
7,
a bit more. Just
8,
a little bit more.
9,
they just still have to hang on for dear life here,
50.
and they do get it in the end.
And we have our champions of Challenge Finals, Star Wars Esports.
PJ, Kendi, Tin, Risky, all eyes on you. The rescue is there. They want to bring the numbers back in their side. Elevate now, having the odds for Risky with a god's name. Finds Susano and PJ. Kendi, Macaqueman, what are you going to be able to do here? 1v2, the flank is on. He finds the flick. He finds the double. He closes the deal out. And I announce to you all, the champion, back-to-back, Season 5 to Season 6. It's gonna be your boys from the Red Rebellion, Elevate!
EMP system will be dropped. PJ and Kendi, they bring out these 2 operators, and that's just 2 eliminations to flush out the players on the attack side for SDE. Time is running out. Elevate, it's their turn. Can they bring it off? And chance for a 3-peat. History in the making. Elevate, can they end it? Time's up. It's over. Elevate now, hanging in, trying to get these eliminations. Joby finds 1. Spray transfer 1. And Elevate, they will be your first Garena Masters 3-peat. Your champions for Garena Masters Battle of Champions will be Elevate.
And this could be it. Bomb's made its way over. Can they get the bomb down and planted and held? 3 players v4. Mano a mano here on towards this objective. 40 seconds will determine the fate of both of these teams.
Also, Sana just falls down. Star Wars Esports, they are smelling the ticket to the world stage. Only 2 more players to deal with. PJ going to be the last player alive. It's a 1v3. He is going to get himself red. Players swarming. It's over. Star Wars Esports gets a defuse, and they will be advancing to the Garena Regional Finals. He's going to be able to take down the last few lives of Kagenja, and it's a 5v3. This is it. A moment for Kagenja to survive and force another round. All eyes beneath Trickster's play on these corners. He has still not yet been seen, but now Elevate gets the flush. It's a 1v3. Elevate will be able to break the curse and the moment of redemption and a testament to their resilience. Welcome to the world stage.
Kalo and PJ looking to play their lives, but they are just going to run at it. Kalo in the back lines does pop the equalizer, gets shut down. Only able to find 1 into the feed, and all of a sudden, Elevate starting to scramble. 11v13 with a minute left to go on the clock. No traction here onto the 8-point. They've done the hard work. They just need to get in labs. They need to find 1 wipe, and it's it.
And this is one right here. It's important. Shot is just going to fall down. The info should be relayed. But Kendi makes the play. PG finds still on the
That's
feed.
it.
And FDX cannot get the kill on the vents. And that is going to flush out SDE.
50 seconds. This time is evaporating. You got to run at it. That's it. No round 5 victory. Your kings of Garena. Elevate the Red Rebellion. Absolutely manhandled them there. Could have been a 3-0, but ladies and gentlemen, 3-1 just as good.
有技能，双方都有技能，两边的战术互轰，到底谁能获胜？
对手的技能好像会多一点，Dson还有一个利爪 ，Candy 连炸3人，炸掉4个。
Candy 这个技能直接浇灭了我们的进攻啊！
炸准一点，凤年。UP 现在躲的位置很刁钻，炸不到啊！
现在进不去了呀！
而且 PJ 的进化者也随时待命，这一波枪法出现失误，皮蛋也被反杀掉。 还剩下最后的7秒钟，狼队还能不能杀进点内？好像时间不太够了，
没有什么反制的手段了，要恭喜 Elevate 了。
最终 ELV 4-0战胜了重庆狼队，报了当年的一箭之仇。
是的，在这场比赛当中，同样的雪山之巅啊 ，Elevate 完美的发挥，以4-0的成绩战胜了对手。
怎么靠近呢
？37秒，6个人头。
Dson手里还有终极技能，穿孔也有一个利爪。
提速，
两边都是利爪。
Dson这个利爪有点危险，因为时间只有1波的机会。
哎，你干嘛？真空对地。
哎呦 ，P 姐拿到了一个双杀，时间，注意时间。
别急，慢慢来。
地点靠近不了呀。 主要无法靠近啊 ！K 后枪看来还很热，后面还有个2号位，但是这波若曦手撕进来了，
能不能接？8秒钟，猛传进点了！
哎呀，对方反制了一个终极技能啊！
不会吧？利爪Dson还在输出，
没机会了！恭喜 Elevate！
所以Dson现在站出来了呀，作为队伍当中长枪卫，目前扛着队伍在走，29个击杀再开，利爪这波打出节奏来了。可以看到 Elevate 在局面不占优的情况下，击杀也不占优，但他依然能找到一些机会。这波又打点成功，抢回尾分，看榴弹炮后面几发给正面还是给小门？中梯的位置并没有把握住，清理完之后拿到尾分了，
是
分差目前是60分啊，讲道理追的有点快啊。
那看一下点内的战斗，Dson打的还是比较自由的。哇，Dson什么意思啊？他手感也起来了吗？
对，不管是短枪位还是长枪位，今天所有的选手都在往点内去争夺。但Dson又来了一波爆发，幸好是被一起打掉。P 姐再补枪，这波点内完全没人 ，Elevate 又混进去了。
这个点让他们再次踩回了很多分数，60分也没有了。那下一个决胜点在于车库
，P 姐的状态也爆发起来了。这波分数一定要打到210分以上。 现在才199，比赛的悬念来了，不愧是 Elevate 啊！6点在前期如此占劣势的情况下面，依旧能打回来。车库那边好像是 Elevate 优势，但是我埋了一个4号位的猫旗。
秦九刚刚那波很伤啊，终极技能基本上是全部 all in 了，但是确实没有拿到更多的分数，而且呢 ELV 现在还在战 ，Klo 等化枪持续输出，双杀到手。
掉了，而一西也开启了我们自己的等化枪，拿到3杀之后，点的Dson的位置还在。每次在这种关键时刻，我们总能看到Dson的身影。回2楼了。 2楼踩住了，但我们秦九是站住了1楼的 ，Candy 炸2个，2楼还是关键点呀！
没有防爆装置，欧林断层也被炸掉了 ，PJ 典礼收掉了丧，
又是来到了ELV 的一个手中啊！现在秦九遇到了麻烦，该怎么办？
应该还活着，暴击，暴击拿到了4杀，5杀到手，
暴击在关键时刻天神下凡，来到决胜时刻234分，点内还在拼抢，还在争夺。
Klo 的等化枪非常关键，还剩5秒钟，能守住吗？前就好像有人能进点，
中梯来没来？中梯进了吗？中梯没有进 ，Elevate 完成了今天的翻盘啊！
留了一个断层，还不错，收到了 UP。
但连接位好像都没有打赢，不过 B 点的占领呢是实实在在的拿下来了。
压家的情况下的话，还是有点难受的。
PJ 又发挥了呀！
他们还把 B 点给守住了，那么没有任何优势啊，
对，
骗他的。但没有想到 PJ 这枪这么硬，而且有队友的帮忙。
这边的话是太阳神，可惜被 UP 直接带走了。
是的 ，Kenny 直接把这个缓冲区给拉出来了，所以这个 B 点再一次秦九没有踩下来，
打光了。Candy 跟太阳神一样准啊！
延续了上一把的一个狙击手感呀，3杀。 再次把这个点位抢回到自己手中，这个缓冲区继续往前拉，而且现在秦九的队员还没有赶到场上 ，B 点已经踩下3分之一了 ，A 点也在踩，
又是 Candy 一个人左右开弓，再次带走2人，第3个，要小心点，Dson 开利爪了，这波有没有技能？
要进点，要进点，
能打进来吗？就这一瞬间啊，只剩13秒钟了，终于杀进来了。 但猫骑下1秒钟就被复合弓带走，最后的9秒钟，右边还有弓，怎么办 ？Kilo 再带走1人，
看小地图的位置，我们已经看不到点了。
是的，这局比赛，ELV 再次拿到了这小局的胜利，第3分到手。
这次不会给你机会，但Dson这个位置他是正面1打1成功了
，A 点 B 点都在踩，踩得很快呀。
这边要清完才能让欧林网突破广大往外出。PJ 发挥了
，all in 断层技能也可以丢出来，但是侧翼
通风管道来了呀，3打8也不是没有机会。
那小心1号位，
完了，秦九压出去了。
有人在踩点，缓冲区也没了。
恭喜
Elevate， 确实已经够了。在这样的一个情况下面，秦九在人数大劣势的情况下面。 还能打成这样的一个比分，非常不容易啊！
并且比较成功。但是侧翼的 Candy 怎么又打掉2个
？Kilo 又一颗雷，
没有，我们拿到复活点，但是点内给到他们了，
还得争。
一波极限的拉扯和刷屏啊！
小问题 ，Elevate 已经去到了 P2的优势复活点，Dson又来一波4杀，他今天想干嘛？
还在输出这个战争机器，哪怕我劝退，都打得非常好。第3的位置，
哇，他们好像都是防守反击啊！这手进化者抵了我们2个技能，断成转上进化者，但这个时间点绝对是不能开的。
这个点位现在目前站得很死啊！看一下1号位的丧，而现在整体来讲的话，这个点终于是劝退成功。看一下抢点的速度、站点的能力，
好像还能再对一些，但 Candy 已经来到了复活点，坏了！而且第3个击杀
太魔王了 ，Candy
开了是吧 ？Candy
3杀了已经。
没有队友帮忙的情况下面，往前再去顶创造缓冲区，确实有点不应该了。106分 ，Elevate 再次吃下尾分。 看秦九有没有拉边的选手，如果 P4能够吃满的话，秦九是可以有希望把分数持平的。Candy 这都能反杀，
猫骑下了好久，但点里怎么还有对方的人？已经打掉了4个人了，Dson依然站在点里。
哇，真的跟狗皮膏药一样拔不掉啊 ，Dson。
还有 Kilo 啊，就这2个人就在点内一直在踩，哪怕我们点外的人打赢了，但是点内始终是站不住，怎么办
？7连杀了，包括利爪，包括空对地。 好似已经没有任何容错率了。
是的，但秦九来看一下，目前有2个大招，只要节奏拿捏到位的话，依靠着幽火还是有希望的。但上帝好像把这扇门已经关住了。秦九活在了劣势复活点 ，P2的优势点位给到了 Elevate， 而且有利爪和进化者。秦九能不能做到？欧林直接倒下，榴弹炮也没了。那个关键先生会是谁？能不能站出来？大招！
能不能进点？能不能进点？
太阳神
丧在最后拿249分，再次锁分，很关键秦九。
但是要记得，复活点依然是他们的，我们需要拦住他们一波进攻。我们只有1名选手在点内了，
有黑洞墙在拦住了点位，只差最后1分。但 Elevate 的攻势好强啊，踩进去了！恭喜 Elevate 3比1拿到了赛点。 够相信队友。
发力了哦，白房的 UP 啊，对，这个包赶紧捡回来。
猫奇啊，这个位置对枪打残，靠墙法一粘体 ，Candy 好准的一狙，油桶位给到压力，这一分没办法。
还正在绕白车的位置，也被苏珊豆洞悉到。
顶过去之后，猫奇强行去补，我觉得有点想当然来了。
对，有
感觉没有
点大胆。
必要这样去做的呀。虽然对方的狙击手 Candy 掉了，但 PJ 埋得很好，一喷带走欧林，再往前压，后续的补枪位有没有跟到？
坏了呀！上来近点又没有打过，不然优比他的手感，猫奇今天
PJ
状态不对，
所以现在有点为难。UP 又来了，就是他。留着5号位的 Candy 在 A 大待了很久，姗姗来迟，没办法。
哇
！Kilo 正面下包，哇，
这么远，
这么远啊！
天地也打掉了丧这边还是有点着急了。
2楼已经摸进来，但板楼这边 Candy 是顾不上的，反而直接摸屁股。
Candy 还在，白房没有清，他们不知道白房有人。
是的，完全不知道。Candy 一个人都要结束了。
Candy 无敌了，现在。
但这个位置太常规了，我觉得 Candy 打不掉。
哦，
哇！正是因为他们选手信息上面没有我们上帝视角这么全面嘛。
是的。
还是选择把人全部清掉更稳一些，让对方遗憾逃过。但这一次 Kilo 也守住了一息
有点着急啊，一个人主动出击了。UP 补掉欧林，正面3打1，断层的位置也被锁定 ，Kilo 带走了断层，
有点乱了，但没事，相信秦九这波速抓了，完了，道具给过去，关键先生啊，猫奇。
有了 ，Candy 又是 Candy， 一定要小心。这个时间要往前了，
留了一个悬念 ，Candy 和 Kilo 各斩一人。
断层强行对枪，
又是 Candy，
又狙了一个呀！
什么意思？谁防守谁拿分，就算对方。
难道这一次趴住了？放下到手，爆车，是的，断层也被狙掉，那该如何是好？正面秦九只剩下3人的小分队，太阳神能不能拯救 Q9？
打掉了 PJ， 但是正面被狙掉了一个，3打1。
恭喜 Elevate 得热控者得天下，但没有想到 Garena 赛区的王将爆破也提升到了如此的高度啊！
风的路他们走了好久好久，心若有所向往，何惧道阻且长？
就算赛前所有人都不看好 Elevate 能从败者组一路杀上来，但他们依旧打了所有人的脸，成功1传5。
恭喜 Elevate 获得2024年使命召唤夏季邀请赛的冠军啊！
让我们再次恭喜 Elevate 捧杯吧！
You've got the title from CDSI. You also get the title from Greenland Master. So, what is your goal next in the world?
World Championship.
获得本届 CDSI FMP 的选手是 Candy。
像已经来了245分，基本上刚 Like 是比较难受的，因为他们很多是想要抢点，抢到了，但是在进点的时候就被打掉。
就他们没有办法在点的这种关键的点内的拼搏上面取得比较久的持续时间，常常就是一下就会被破，他们也能破点，但是破完之后又一阵子就交换，所以 Elevate 最后面分数还是比较高的。恭喜 Elevate 成功拿下这把据点争夺。你的 channel 可能会是个关键，因为你最后可以去偷摸 B 点，把时间给卡住了。
没错
，11打2，没有
悬念，这把就压制局了，完全压制局。只要点内有人，狙击不是小飞机建功。哎呀喂呀
！2比1，而且打得非常惊险哦，差一点点就被 Garena 给直接翻掉。Kilo 虽然击杀数不是到特别的高，但是他是个关键的选手，而且他刚卡位给我卡到，几次的破点就靠他来破的。前面的图点的部分，进攻的能力还是很强劲。在点内的部分上过来就被 Susano 漏条位架死，但断层也进来了。
但断成还倒在了优品的手里呀！这比赛要结束了，看起来进化者 PJ 主宰战场。
上楼2楼，点的最后2秒钟，恭喜我们的1-2-1在据点模式250比166分，又是拿下了秦9。
对面也开了，是5号 Candy， 就 Candy 把欧林给炸掉了 ，Candy 给炸掉了。Candy 知道在洗衣间或 B 点直接炸画廊里的人一定得死。
是，
既然用的 timing 点真的很好，而且用的地点也很好，真的用得好。
真的，主要是在房间虽然看起来可以躲别人枪线，但是躲不了那种 LE 技能的那种扩散型的伤害。3比1，恭喜我们的 Elevator 在我们的瑞士轮拿下了第2分。
好可惜哦，科夫刚开了利爪，结果被打掉了。我刚想说那个利爪直接开起来，在那个平台啊，你只要稍微趴低一点点，用那个平台的边缘的这个比较矮的铁栏杆，是有机会去做一波弹射的，但它掉了。然后现在这个铁本来又被对面拿走，好像是 Candy 有战争机器控了一波场。
是，最后分数是10，最后10分啊。对 ，Elevator 现在又有终极技能。进化者他只要抓到机会就往外拉就可以了。
哎，会进来了啊！
没了，
进化者 ，say goodbye。恭喜你都还是 Elevate。
这个 FDX 就有点像这个 Q9 的太阳神吗？对，那种概念。然后欧林可能就是像 Shada 那种概念。就一个正狙，一个侧狙。
哇，这个雷要炸下吃之前，克洛普想回防，直接被短枪给突破。前点已经全灭了，这就是 Elevator 他们最擅长的 A 点快攻。像有烟还盖了 H 完全不敢出烟。
对，而且 Skr 刚刚还炮枪了，最后结束比赛，8比6，2分大分带走。ST 很可惜耶，你看据点跟爆破，我觉得 ST 都打得好有悬念哦。
Because they still have well spawn, but someone has to make the move on spawn to go. Wolves are still winning every single gunfight. Now on rotation inside. He's going to take a bit of a 50-50 battle on the backside. Wolves should spawn close to Elevate hold the lead.
They will get those back off the spawns. But now you just have to clean them out. Pred Missile going to be called in there from King. Doesn't find anything besides PJ, but it needs to be the space to work for this pinch as well from Xing.
It's looking decent. The timing of this pinch is looking solid. Kendi from up high has the war machine, but can't see anything. The smoke in his way. Susano down low with the claw, though, cleans things up. 226 to 196. Spawns will flip. Elevate now holding from the high ground. Streak starting to be earned by Kendi. Clo off the pinch with the equalizer. May have just put the nail into the coffin on map number 1 as Elevate wipe the floor. One more hit for Wolves that has to come from behind.
They're all going to be trapped back behind of this garden house, and they just need to pull out all the stops to try to break through.
Shots are good from Yopi Sparrow. Last couple of Wolves members dealt with as the smoke dissipates. 10 seconds remaining. 15 more to fight for on the hard point, and Yopi's got his attention in the right spot as the Pred Missile locks things down from patio. Elevate gonna take map 1, 250, 196.
A lot closer than what it was suggested of being at the end of the first set of hard points, so that is a massive prop.
That's just game plan right there. That's the GP on GD right there. Game plan on game day. Looking good for Elevate. Here comes the rush. Xing just overwhelmed. Mercy. Wolves trying to hold on to the backside at B. Do well to slow down the play from PJ. Clo also has to give up the angle for just a moment. Help is on the way. This is completely enveloped. Now it's just down to who hits their shots. First shot misses. Yopi trying to follow up a little bit deeper. That will work. That's going to scale this Elevate offense deep into the B side a little bit more. Wolves have to be worried about that. And as Penn checks the shoulder, he gets punished. It's all down to Neon. We called him. He needs to show up in a big way. First shot goes awry. 1v2 for Neon. This is a wide peak from both players. Shots will miss, and Chloe will finish it out. A 7-3 stat line. Elevate looking clean. Absolutely blanked. Oh, and the exit kill works out. So now Elevate, they very well may have this thing to 100-0. They've got operators at the ready. Wolves can't get to the P first. And now all of a sudden, Wolves are just trying to force something with this little play from King. That gets shut down. Elevate are perfect. Sparrow, Equalizer, Claw, all being set, and Wolves are being set into disarray.
Equalizer shut down by Chloe. The immediate response from Susanna from the Claw, but Yopi's very much so alive with the Sparrow. And then PJ dips into a Purifier, gets shut down. They just gotta have to work this pinch all the way through Chicken Coop. 2 players strong, but of course it's being looked at. Neon comes through with the War Machine, comes up absolutely dry. It just comes down to King, but PJ with the Purifier answers it back.
It has to be a play through Cave Side, and PJ is gonna melt everything in front of him. Elevate, the CDSI champions, 4-0ing Wolves back in China. Fast forward a week and a half. They're looking good to send them out of the tournament here at Worlds as PJ is lighting them up. Wolves still hanging on by just a breath. Susano from one side, the rest of Elevate from the other. Still time to work here if they want to try to put it away on 4. Otherwise, you can just get mid-map control and win it there.
You gotta go new, but it might not matter. 242 counting all the way up. The last little bit of scrap time here at the second set of hard points is just going to be another nail in the coffin for Wolves.
Chloe hanging out, can just step on in and find the final second. Wolves down to their last life. Can they find the kills they need? No, it's Yopi for the final double. And Elevate move on to Sunday.
Maybe we can get the kills around the back line as well. Numbers not in favor of Elevate here as Elevate players start to spawn out. Kendi with the War Machine. What can you get done? A couple of players. You need to get Focky around the front though, and you do. That's going to allow the rest of your roster in now, but Gallerus have flipped those spawns.
Gallerus have managed to get themselves 2 seconds over the last 3 or 4 hills, and now Kalo's just trying to put the ping down again, make it 3, looks for the 4th, can't find it. Elevate are now finding themselves 25 seconds away. They can win it at the second iteration of P2.
This is insane for the start of a semi-final here. Elevate are putting the pain down from putting a stamp in map number 1 versus Gallerus. Yopi will find a couple of kills. There's the openers here. Gallerus, what do you got to say for yourselves here? Elevate just a few seconds away. Trades in favor of Elevate. Focky, can he do anything? No. Shut down with a 2-piece from Susano. There's Chloe as well. Elevate looking to close out this game right here, right now. An insatiable start of this best of 5. But that's not where Gallerus are at.
And Gallerus are taking their time here because they knew where Kendi was. They will have no clue that he is over the other side of the map by now. So what's the hit going to be? Some of that time has already ticked down. Kendi's holding this angle. Kendi's holding this angle. You have to be careful, but he doesn't shoot. He just gets out, being chased down by Gallerus. They must find this round. 25 seconds.
Kendi is just a master of playing his life.
Oh, they are
once again. Here we go. Gallerus fast.
Try to find a way through, but Mihawk falls. This was supposed to be the game mode that Gallerus were going to find. They can't find a goddamn thing. Elevate are dominating this semi-final. And that's what they want to make count.
Yeah, this win condition is now gone out of the round. Extra 60 seconds of the board now, and a 9 versus 14 is very winnable, especially with the utility that Elevate have on site. Predator missile comes down, doesn't actually connect on towards anything. Susano going to use that for information though. It's good enough here. You know only Focky's in the cut, and you overwhelm him.
They've got them completely cornered. Can they find the kills here? If you're Gallerus, you need to fight with your backs against the wall. Chloe now trying to find another. They can do. Elevate have come away from the brink of defeat in this round, and all of a sudden they're on towards B. They're finding all the kills. Yopi's still going. Foky can answer back, but here come the operators from Elevate as well.
Yeah, Mihawk now going to bring his final streak in. Is it good enough? First stick already through. 6v7 live still in favor of Gallerus here. PJ though with the Annihilator cutting them down.
All of a sudden, Elevate have 5 lives remaining, Gallerus with the 6, but the time is on the side of the team who are in the point, and everybody from Gallerus starts to fall. They've knocked them down in every single instance in this game. It is a 3-0 sweep for Elevate, who will go to the grand final. Nothing to answer back with from Gallerus.
best lead we've seen to this point as Elevate try one more time.
Still holding on to the better side of the map, and they will clean house. So
big.
With 5 dead, they're going to be able to set themselves up in the high ground. A rogue spawn does occur, though, for Malchi. Wonder if he's able to find anything. No, Yopi, too aware, but the returning gunfights coming from Sun. Curly able to at least combine for 4 more. The rotation under threat.
That's 4 down. Yopi, last one left alive, does well to keep some high ground position available for Elevate to use, and as they come off spawn, they do so beautifully. Shed, KRM, not quite able to land. Kendi trying to force the battle forward into Q9 spawn, but doesn't fully work out. A chance here for Elevate. You've got the Purifier and the Claw at the ready, trying to find whatever they can over the top of the hard point. Shed runs right into PJ. That's not going to be enough for them, and Elevate are going to clean the floor. Q9 now spread across the map off the spawn.
Equalizer called. Kendi's War Machine is about to dissipate as well. But it's value after value. 220 to 225. Not enough time for Elevate to still win here, but Q9 absolutely can.
Glow from the back line, only finding one. The rest of his teammates right there to pick up. Tie game. Likely to see another hard point. Q9 already thinking about that. Have a player on rotation, but you can't lose track of the current hard point. Elevator's still on, and they're still earning time. There's still a chance for them to put this thing pretty well without reach. Q9 now taking the fight back, but Elevator winning gunfights on rotation.
Oh, they baited him, and they got the split spawns as well. We'll be able to get the scrap time in the rotation towards Snoo. Curly had to go huge, and he dies.
Red missile called in. Hardpoint has not unlocked yet. PJ from the front with the shotgun, waiting for first contact. Not going to be needed. Elevate now earning the time that they need. Only need 4 more seconds. The crossfire setup looks perfect. Can anyone break in if you're Q9? They're trying to hit a pinch, but they're not going to get there in time. And Elevate take their hardpoint for map 1.
3v3.
Yeah, maybe a bit of mistiming right there. Looked like there was supposed to be a defensive stun to force that challenge, but it doesn't make a difference. Yopi just slides up, finds 2. PJ behind him, and the dynamic SNG duo light things up for the first round for Elevate. It's almost the exact same setup. There's no smoke deep at A. This is only to give Elevate something to worry about in middle and Kendi, but it's being held by Yopi. Considerate of the space, he still holds down the trigger. Ulig looking for the plant, and he will get it down, but it's still numbers advantage for Elevate as Clo finds trades at mid. You're not going to feel a threat in trailer in a 3v5. Nice opening shot from Kendi. Yeah, it's a heck of an opening, but again, the numbers advantage. Likely too much. A hit marker comes through though. Susano, hold on. You get the bomb planted, and yes, they have a deep post plan, but they've got no idea what's over towards trailer. That nade does land though, so they're gonna have an idea that Shen's in position. This is an important 1v1 that Clo takes cleanly. There's not a lot of options besides the front.
And that's all the information you need right there. Chen swings wide, he has an LMG. Good couple kills come through. The nade bounce is even better. Still walks away with a second 1v3.
Have to be a full ace. If you're Chen after the first dude, he's gonna get cut down from behind. 4v3. Advantage to Q9. Kendi around the back. What? What a set of shots from Kendi. And now all of a sudden Q9 forced to have to defend from inside the site. Clo trying to follow up, and he's gonna find the final 2. Elevate on map point. So it's an aggressive angle on the barrel. Smoke denied by Trophy System, but Sun showing too much shoulder. Can Elevate hold on long enough for this to get here? Clo already in the mix. He's got the shots from the back line. How about Elevate? It's all down to 1. Mauchi for what would have to be a 1v4. No nades. Tries to jump into trailer. Seen at mid by Susano. And Elevate take it down 7-5 and a massive edge in this grand final.
A massive edge indeed. You cannot ask for these maps to be any closer unless it went to round 22, much like it did about a week ago.
Indeed the case. Well, Elevate, this is their map selection for the controls. They will start on offense, and PJ is already off and running. 3 kills for PJ. Good macro decisions coming out from Elevate, but Mauchi off the pitch will flush them out of the zone. Keep the clock at least relatively kicking, as immediately off the respawn. Kendi stunned up, topside ring! Kendi! Unbelievable shot, but he does get pushed off the zone. Q9 down to a 4v6. Make it just 2 as Elevate continue to dominate through Laundry, and they're going to win this offense.
Stack for the segment, get the segment by any means necessary. The contest is not going to be coming in close enough, and a 1v6 just impractical to ask for.
PJ in particular, opening with the Annihilator, has another Pred missile to work with, and the shots just aren't missing. PJ, 5 in a row, working for an EMP. He's just one off of it. The Pred gets called in, and Q9 are getting battered as now all of a sudden Yopi's adding insult to injury. It's beautiful. Sheer destruction, sheer bloodshed, and it's Elevate all over the spawn of Q9. And now he's got domination over the pillars. Kendi trying to stay covered, and now there's a smoke to give him a little bit more space to work with. What else can you hit if you're Kendi? Yeah, he's still alive and kicking. Kendi almost able to put this together himself. 10v3, Elevate with a significant life lead. But at the same rate, Q9 only spend one of the operators. So yes, they're going to be down 0-2, but they will have a lot to play with going into round 3.
Still being tacked over. The third segment will be contested by a couple of Q9 players, but nobody's looking in the corner for where PJ's lurking.
Yeah.
Are we going to contest it with the sniper rifle? You're dead anyway. You get the extra 60 seconds, and the clock stays stalled because the first is locked at B.
Yeah, you can start to feel the frustration from Q9, and they're just diving in, and they're getting torn apart. PJ for 3. B zone likely already gone, and Q9 have been blasted out of map 3. Elevate are going to be on championship point in the blink of an eye. It's not over yet. Welcome back to DreamHack Atlanta and our World Championship Finals for Call of Duty Mobile. We find ourselves 3-0 to the favor of Elevate, and a restart of Hacienda is on the way. I will say, friends, after the long tech pause, phones are in hands. We still have a full P3 to fight for. Has himself a Predator missile, and shuts down Kendi's War Machine. So here we go. All of a sudden, Q9 a little bit of extra life since our restart. Trade's looking decent for Elevate, but the back scrap time still looking pretty solid for Q9. Pred missile called in to stop the Purifier, and the last challenge is on. Sun, one more shot with the Sparrow lands. Bold break attempt from Clo with the equalizers, only gets one. Trying to open the door for his teammates to fly forward, and boy, will they ever. Oh man, what a clean break for Elevate of the scrap time. Now trying to take the battle a step further as Q9 are a bit stuck over towards Lambo.
Chen tried to utilize the Predator missile just to help him and his teammates of Q9 try to maneuver their way out from Lambo. Really good positional awareness coming through from Elevate. A lot of focus down low, but look at the upper hallway control again. Clo is a problem so long as he continues to run these routes.
Q9 battling with their backs against the wall. Do well here to at least get a little bit of the response time as the scrap at 1 starts to fade away. And now we look towards the minimap. What happens towards P2? Elevate currently winning rotation, but Q9 fighting back. Getting over towards that kind of cross mid connector. Kendi playing over the well, though. A difficult spot to deal with, and that's why this lets the Type 19 rip through Q9's rotation, and now Elevate have spawns moving into new.
And Malchi actually had a really good timing for that flank to start coming through, but all the respawners were able to read it. Here comes some operators being infested. It's shrouded by the Predator missile for them to move forward.
Yeah, Susano has to hold, though. Backside 10, so you know the Predator missile doesn't land. The operators and the eliminations do come through for Q9. Now the next hit for Elevate from the front. Already being pressured. PJ's trying to step into the smoke. How has he managed to do that? How has he managed to do that? PJ! What are we talking about? On a 3-piece for PJ. Chen and Curly trying to hang on. Not able to do so as Susano gets himself 3 in a row as well. And Elevate have blown the lid wide open to P3.
Able to at least collect on 2. Are Uling still trying to make sure they keep all the 10 seconds. Every single kill that is being found on this side of the map is beneficial for Q9. Still getting in a better position for the rotation, but even better for Elevate to mean that they can get more time getting closer to that 250 mark.
Trying to fight from the low ground. Dive into the smoke. Susano, good read. Able to clean up Uling. Now it's just down to what else can he find? And part of me, is that smoke even on screen? Susano is blitzing everybody through it. Guy's got infrared goggles or something, I don't know. But Elevate, now on 3 in a row, can get more time to try to bring this back to level terms.
Q9 now on the unfavored side, but it's just sprinting straight into the site itself. Curly goes on a massive spree, but it's a good couple trades to come through for Elevate. They'll maintain good high ground positioning, but one player has actually slipped the net. Chan's all the way through the Lambo side, and you might have to have that real realization sooner rather than later if you are Elevate.
35 seconds to fight for. Elevate spawning close. Here comes Susano, able to get the first, tracks onto the second. Oh my goodness, Elevate find a way to break a contest. Still 25 seconds to earn.
Rolling has a War Machine, is actually going to decide to call it in right here. It's going to match that from PJ, has a Purify on the opposite side.
Over the mantle, tough timing, but still finds a way to get to the back driveway. And Elevate, 15 seconds, looking good for them. Q9 splitting all over the map in terms of their spawns, so they're going to send 2 on rotation, 3 trying to finesse the exit, and through this smoke, Elevate are not going to be denied as they will make sure every single second is contested.
Yeah, Chen's going to just die at the old time. You also have one player of Sun that spawns over by the rocks, maybe looking for a couple of exits, just playing through the open staircase, but the foot race was on.
Hard point opens. Q9 have the numbers. What can PJ do from inside the hill?
Curly is going crazy right now. 47th kill for them in this map number 4, 228. And counting on up, but PJ still hanging around the joint. Is able to combine for 2. Sun's nade at least finds a trade on the Clo. But all this time is damning. An Elevator getting closer to the lead that Q9 has.
Q9 a bit split as Elevate just run right in. It surprises Q9. The trades are good and Elevator going to get the early time.
All PJ just catching them by surprise. 42nd kill for that young man. 224 to 230. The rotation was on. The Purifier called by PJ, and he is locking down the upper halls.
And he knows exactly where Q9 are coming from. No operators available for Q9 to respond to this, but they still find the shutdown regardless. Follow-up from PJ is good. Now it's down to Clo. Over the top, he's able to find one. Elevate, a chance to put the game away here, but the contest is still alive. Q9 coming fully off the respawn through both.
Equalizer called. Needs to find value. Curly shut down almost immediately. 4 dead, 5 all wiped off the floor. Elevate can still win here.
Last 10 seconds over the last month. The COD gods have given its toughest challenge to its strongest warrior. And at the end, there are no more questions. There are no more doubts. Elevate are the greatest Call of Duty